Hi guys, welcome to Nirmal Score Tech, and today we're going to see the problem in Geek for Geek is and square root of a number. So they have given a integer n, and we need to find the square root of n. And if n is not a perfect square, then we need to return the floor value. So let me consider a small example. So let me consider 4. So 4 is a number, and when you do square root of 4, you will get the value 2. And same thing. So when you take another number 16 and square root of 16 is 4. So same thing will moves on again and again. But let me consider another example. Suppose you take a number which is not in perfect square. So let me take 7. 7 is not in perfect square. But if you do square root of 7, what you'll get? Something like, I think, so let me take in calculator. Okay, calculator. So So that is 7. Square root of 7 is something 2.6457. Okay, 2.6457. So now they have said that if n is not a perfect square, we need to return the floor value. So what is floor value? So floor value is something that the value we need to give the greatest value but less than that value. So for example, 7 square root is 2.6457. We need to return the greatest value less than this number. So greatest value less than this number is what? You will get something like 2. So the same thing will applies on everything. Okay. So let me move on to the coding part. So now what I'm going to do is that first of all I'm going to declare a variable x, and I'm going to find out the square root square root of n square root of n. Okay, square root of n. So we to typecast to long. The reason here is the return type is of long. So let me typecast to long, and I need to change the data type also to long x. So once I do this, I need to configure whether the square root value is equal to the value n. So let you consider something like this. Another variable y, I'm going to multiply x into x. The reason here is, let me take another example. So initially you take the value n as, so n is equal to, I'll try to comment this one. So n is equal to 4. Now what I'm going to do is that the square root of 4 is what? 2. We know the square root of n is equal to 2. Okay, square root of n is 2. When you multiply 2 into 2, what you will get? You will get the value 4. So that what I have did here. Okay, so y is equal to x into x. What is that? 2 into 2. So we get the value as 4. So when you get the value as 4, and when the value of y and n are equal, in that case you can configure that you got the square root of n. So let me take something like this. If y is equal to n, in that case what I can able to do is that I can return x. What is the value of x? X is going to be 2. Suppose if my value is not an perfect square, in that case they asked us to return the floor value. So we need to return the floor value. So math dot floor of, what is the math dot floor of? We need to, you should not directly send the value of x, math dot floor of x. The reason here is we have typecast into long. So in that case our value will not be in terms of a floating point number, something like 2.656, something like this. So it will not be in this range. So to make convert our value from 2.656 into floor value, we need to separately explicitly we need to do this operation, math dot square root of n. Okay, so once we did this, our by default math dot floor math dot square root will return double. So you need to typecast into long. So that's it. So anything we should not put else here. If our test case fails, directly we are going to return this this part. Okay, let me compile now. Ready for evaluation. Think error not a statement. Okay, sorry, 2.656. So try to run again. Ready for evaluation. Yes, for the value 5 I got 2. So let me submit as zero. This case of processing. Yes. So we got our problem solved successfully. Okay, let me see you in our next video. Bye.